Hi guys, Mike back again with a channel update really. I haven't made a video for a while actually. We did the 100 competition. Congratulations to Nick Idic Beer who won that. And his prize has been shipped and he's received it. So that's all finished now. So again, well done to him. And I've just been really busy with work. I haven't had a chance to do anything. So I'm trying to sort my channel out and my army out, etc. So just to really let you know what's going on, because I've been a bit absent lately. I've been watching videos while I've been away with work. But I spend a lot of time actually. I work from home. I'm a remote worker basically. So I work from home sometimes, and then other times I travel around the country, and I've spent the last 3 weeks really travelling around the country and not doing much working from home. So I've got a couple of weeks now actually working from home, which would be nice. So it's a bit of a catch up for me. And working from home doesn't mean sitting down painting, obviously. So yeah, so this is okay. It's a channel update. So we'll start off with the beast, with the Titan itself. Hasn't changed actually since you saw it last. We've glued the banner on, which looks cool. I think we didn't magnetise the waist armour. The leg armour's not magnetised, all sticks on, but it's done. He's on the base. I really like that. So what we need to do now is paint some arms. The arms have been base coated, undercoated with black, and just working out a colour scheme really of what I want to do to them. So they're kind of on the back burner. So that Titan is finished, apart from weathering, which I always think I'm going to do and then decide not to, because the rest of my army's not really weathered too much. I mean, I've done some kind of weathering on the bottom here. That was with the airbrush, with the initial paint work, and we've put some kill markings, some skulls on his leg guards there, kind of weathered those up a bit. And on the other side we've done some bigger skulls that I kind of envisage, like titans or other large things that he's killed. So they're kind of kill markings. So, but apart from that, there's been a real big change on the Titan. I need to paint the arms basically. So again, it's not going to take a ridiculous amount of time. And I was going to pick up the other two arms basically that I had, Games Day, sorry, went to Games Day, but didn't in the end for some reason. Kind of like bought other stuff and kind of spent enough, to be fair, and didn't want to sort of spend another 80 quid, 90 quid on two more arms, which I don't really need at the moment. So anyway, so I haven't got the other two arms, so I'll paint the arms I've got, paint the weapon arms I've got, which is the Vulcan Mega Bolter and the plasma gun, and then we'll go from there. So again, he's pretty much finished. So that's him. So we shall move him out of the way slightly. Again, on that base, I love the base. This guy is never going to fall over. So I'm pretty pleased about that. So, what have we got next? Right, Games Day. Went to Games Day, entered Golden Demon, and got absolutely nowhere. And to be fair, I didn't expect to get anywhere, but it was really cool having your model in the cabinet. I entered my Blood Angel Contemptor, my Furioso Librarian with the sword loft above his head, cleaving down, jumping off the dozer blade. So I entered that, and obviously didn't get in the final, and certainly didn't win anything. But you get a badge. You get a badge saying you entered Golden Demon 2013 competitor. So that's pretty cool. And you get your free program. 35 quid program. And I entered Games Day, so it was a good experience. Stressful though. I found it really stressful. I was really kind of preoccupied with. Those of you that went will know that the Golden Demon competition was held downstairs in the basement. Basically, it was like a sports court, squash court, what do you call it, badminton court or something, basketball court. It was kind of in the basement, and it was like I kept going down to look. I didn't know how the system worked. So basically, your model goes into a cabinet for your category, and then they've got a cabinet in the centre. So they've got two cabinets. They've got three cabinets per category. Basically, it looked like to me. And then basically your model goes into one of the cabinets either side of the central cabinet, and the central cabinet is the cabinet for the finalists. And all day they're judging. So you arrive in the morning, you enter your model, and they're judging immediately basically. So they are moving models from the side cabinet into the finalist cabinet, and I kept going downstairs to look, and I mean, knowing that I wasn't going to get anywhere. I mean, to be fair, I mean, it's a decently painted model, but it's not an award-winning painted. It's not an award-winningly painted model. And to be fair, the stuff I'm painting now, I mean, I finished that Contemptor a few months ago now, and just kind of entered it just to have a go, really. And I feel that the stuff I'm painting now is probably better than that Contemptor. So, you know, food for thought for next year. And there were so many Contemptors entered as well, so it was like, yeah, it was probably the wrong category to enter. But it was a really good experience, stressful, preoccupying, and I didn't really, don't know if I enjoyed the day. Not really. It was okay. It was good. Good to get to Forge World. But I mean, there wasn't any gaming aspect to Games Day. Great to obviously to walk around and talk to the designers and the games designers and the heavy metal artists as well, which I really enjoyed doing, because as you know, I'm not really a gamer, I'm more of a painter. So I really like talking to the artists and getting some hints and tips, so to kind of make you better. But for 35 quid, I don't know really. I think until my painting gets to a level where I think I can compete in Golden Demon, I'll probably give Games Day a miss and stick to the Forge World Open Day, to be honest. And I know they're charging for that, but that's only £7.50. I don't know what it will be next year, but it was £7.50 this year versus £35 for Games Day. And you get all your pre-releases anyway at the Forge World Open Day, and I appreciate there was some different pre-releases at Games Day, but I didn't want any of the pre-releases, to be fair. So yeah, it was a good day. But yeah, I don't know. I think twice. Before going again. So that was Games Day. It's a Games Day experience. So what did I buy at Games Day? We bought another Contemptor. Oh, I love them. Another Relic Contemptor. So we've got that, and we got this. I didn't buy any of the new. I haven't bought any of the new releases, Space Marine new releases, but I did pick up the Librarian because I haven't got too many Librarians in my Blood Angel army, and I'm not keen on the old baby there, so I don't know if I'll include him in this model, but I do like the model. Nice chunky plastic model, really nice detail, so I just picked that up just because, I don't know, an impulse purchase, if you will. What else did we get? I'm going to be making a command. No, I'm not. Blood Angel army doesn't have command squads. We have honor guards. So what we're going to do is, what are we going to do? So yeah, just honor guard. We're doing an honor guard. So those of you that have seen my previous vids and the last video with the tome, my big book. So my second company, Blood Angels, is on the way to being completed, and that's your regular post-Heresy Space Marines, normal Space Marine figures. But my third company are actually nicknamed the Iron Helms in Blood Angel Fluff. So that fits in quite nicely with pre-Heresy style armour, you know, being the Iron Helms and those kind of Mark III, Mark IV armour helmets, where they're, Mark II, Mark III armour helmets, where they're kind of Iron Helms, I would describe them as. So that's my kind of excuse to start collecting some pre-Heresy models, basically. So my first foray into it, I want to do an Honour Guard for second company captain, probably, is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use, I don't know what I'm going to use for the second company captain. I did have a a third company, not second company. I did have a third company captain and honor guard already done, but I'm going to redo it, I think, because I prefer some models that are out. So what we got at Games Day, I got the Damocles Command Rhino, which is basically a rhino. But what you're paying for is this. It's the resin goodness inside. And those of you that haven't seen the Damocles Rhino, this is just a rhino in here. There's nothing else in there. It's quite cool, actually. So you get two guys sitting inside that aren't pre-heresy, to be fair, but they got like a computer, sort of station inside the rhino, and then you get the comms dish and stuff to go on the outside. So I'm going to make this removable so you can take the top off and see the guys inside. So this is going to be my third company command rhino for my honor guard, if you like, So got that. So it's a shame they don't sell the bit, just the upgrade bit for the rhino to make any rhino a command. You've got to buy the whole thing. That's a bit annoying. And I've got, I know this is old news really, Spartan Land Raider. It's a bloody beast of a thing. I've been sort of starting to tidy it up a bit. But yeah, this is going to be my transport for what I'll show you next. So Spartan Land Raider, I'll do a bit more of an unboxing and build on this when I actually come to build it, but this is going to be sitting on the pile for a little bit. So that's that. So then we've got transport for these guys. So move here. That's my flames from the Salamander thing, from the Help for Heroes army, which is doing really, really well actually. If you haven't seen it, hop along to Blood of the Fallen 1 or Idic Beer's channel and click on a link. I might put a link below if I remember, and see what's, and I mean it's up to like nearly £5,500 they've raised. It's blooming brilliant. Anyway, so this is my what is it now? My fourth squad of. I've done 3 full 10-man squads of Terminators with Land Raiders, and I know that you can only get 5 Terminators in a Land Raider, but it's just to associate a transport with that squad. So my Spartan Land Raider will actually accommodate all of these Terminators. So just to show you, I've done half and half. I've painted 5, and I've got 5 to do. So I don't know how you all feel, but it does my head in a little bit to have 10 guys sitting there. And it's quite laborious, I find, so I like to do 5 at a time. And and if the colour scheme is no good or I don't like it, I can kind of change it. And I haven't painted 10 models that look like a dog's dinner. So here we go. So this is these are my next squad of Terminators, all lightning claws. Got the crux on the side. They've all got these the scroll thing. 5 of them have got Blood Angel Terminator shoulder pads, and I gave them all white helmets just to do something a bit different really, but I think it looks really nice actually. I really like the pop of the white helmet. So that's the other one. So done some black around the fists, just for sort of envisage him slipping his hand into a like to hold the lightning claw. And in hindsight, the back of these should probably be red because that's probably part of the fist. But anyway, I didn't do that. Anyway, yeah. So still looks cool. I think it looks cool. I think just to make the definition between the lightning claw bit and the fingers, So that's that. So we've got a couple more. So this is the first 5 anyway. So I do like the old, the Terminators. I do like the Tartarus pattern, but. So I've got 1 more squad. I'm going to have 5 full 10-man squads. I'm going to have 50 Terminators basically. So my last squad will be another squad with assault cannons and missile launchers and stuff. So but I do like the chunk of them. But I'm pretty pleased with the way these white helmets have come out. That's the last one there. So it came out pretty nice. So that's the first 5, and then we've got another 5 plus the sergeant. So I've given him a loincloth to stand him out a little bit. It was a Chaos loincloth, and I've given him the Chaos lightning claws as well. just to kind of mix it up a little bit and make him look a bit different. Giving him some big old shoulder pads on the sides, you know. So that'll be the Sergeant with different lightning claws. So that's that. So they're my Terminators that will go in the Spartan Land Raider. And then we've got my last bit of thing I did. My Master of the Blade is a character for Blood Angels, and I bought the Warp Smith, which is a Chaos character, but I took all the Chaos iconography off, pretty much anyway. I mean, he had the star on his chest. I've taken that off and put some brass etch work there from the Forge World set, and basically we just painted him up. I just liked the model. He'd been sitting on the side for ages actually, because I thought, oh gosh, it's going to be a real pain to paint, and it was a little bit, but once I got into it, quite enjoyed it. But I think he came out pretty nice actually. There's so much going on with him, but I like him as my sort of chief tech marine. It's the Master of the Blade, so that's him. And then what did we get? I was up north a couple of days ago, yesterday in fact, and there was a few things I couldn't get at the Forge World Open Day, so I didn't know they did this actually. You can if you phone Warhammer World in the morning, and you can make an order over the phone. You don't have to pay for it until you get there, so you just make an order over the phone, and then 3 o'clock in the afternoon, for the case for me anyway, pitch up after 3, and there is your Forge World stuff there ready for you to collect and pay for. So I was pretty pleased, but I didn't know they did that, so that was something I found out this week. So these are all the bits I couldn't get at Games Day. So what we got some Blood Angel Terminator shoulder pads, and these will be for my last 10-man squad. So I don't buy 2 sets because it gets a bit expensive really. So I use I give 5 of them the Blood Angel Terminator shoulder pads from Forge World, and 5 will just get general ones and decals and stuff. So we've got those. We got Rhino doors for my Damocles Rhino. We got Land Raider doors, Blood Angel Land Raider doors for my Spartan. I'll just be using the front bit for the Spartan because the I'm not going to use the side doors, I don't think. I'll use them on something else. Then we got Contemptor stuff. We got the Contemptor multi-melter. I haven't got any multi-melters in my my army, and this Contemptor will be one of the 4 dreadnoughts for my 3rd company. So multi-melter is one of the weapons he holds, plus a missile launcher. Why not? I mean, I know it's supposed to be an arm missile launcher, but he's going to have one on his head because that's the Contemptor way. And we've got the twin-linked auto cannon as well. So I've not had these weapons before, so it's always nice to get something different. So this will be for my Contemptor for my 3rd company. And then these are going to be my command squad characters. So previous to this, sorry, not my command squad, my Honor Guard. So in the Blood Angel army, Honor Guard is made up of four Space Marines and a Sanguinary Novitiate, an Apothecary basically. So ages ago I bought Mark 3, 2 and 4 Apothecaries, still in the box, not opened, so I'm going to use one of those. And I've got my Mark 4 command characters. So I've got a standard bearer there and another chap. I'm not sure what they look like, so probably one of these will be the kind of sergeant, if you like, of the Honor Guard. So that's that. And then we picked up at Forge World my Legion Praetors, which are really cool. So maybe one of these will be the 3rd company captain, possibly. And then we got Legion Champion and Master of Signals. So the Blood Angels have a Blood Champion. So I will see what he looks like and maybe make this Legion Champion my Blood Champion for my 3rd company commands, my Honor Guard even. So that's it, and you get your catalogue as you do. So that's my little channel update. At the moment we're going to be finishing, we'll finish painting my Terminators, so the other 5 Terminators, so that squad will be done, and then we'll move on to, I'm not sure what next to be honest, probably the Damocles and my Honor Guard, my 3rd company captain and Honor Guard is what I'll probably do. So quite a long video actually, knocking on 20 minutes now. So thank you ever so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all your comments and input and ideas. It's really, really appreciated. And I will catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.